As I give my testimony, people keep telling me about Jesus' truth. And at the beginning, I used to get upset. But as now I read Jesus' truth, I understand your understanding, you see? Because, Jesus is truth in the spiritual world. And you can't change that in that world. But in the physical world, in the secular world, your truth is also judged. When you go to court, you are being judged. So when you go to church, you are being told, right, about the crime. But in the real world, you have to get out of the crime that people say you did. So your truth, what you did, is important in the real world. But in the spiritual world, Jesus is truth. So now, this is what my testimony is. Okay? On the day, this is what I'm saying, on December 28th in 2023 at 4:58 in the morning, I'm starting to testify my own testimony. But then, even what I said before is my testimony. So it started a little earlier than the time I gave. But the time I gave was the time I spoke it. See, so this is what I'm saying, right? Like when I'm saying something, it's presently being spoken. So when Jesus was me and Jesus was in the flesh, what you hear about Jesus, Jesus did not say. See, what you hear about Jesus is what Jesus did, and somebody else telling you about it. See what I'm saying? And the people who telling you about it is telling you from someone else's words. So they didn't have a first-hand account of it. See what I'm saying? They telling you third person. See, it ain't them. It's somebody else, that second person, and talking about the first person. See, so you like the fourth person if you hear it from somebody. You the third person if you read it for yourself. You're not talking about someone that can talk back to you. That conversation was already had, you see? Now me, see, I'm in court in both worlds. See, and I realize that now. See, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. See, I'm not a spiritual person. I'm a human being. So see, when in my human form, I was lied on. See, just like Jesus. So see, what I'm saying is, it's one truth and it's one lie, but it's many opinions. And see, I'm caught up in the opinions of truth. And I'm telling my truth while everybody else giving their opinion of someone else's truth. And this is why I'm not angry no more, because I understand the trick. See, my daddy used to show me, well, like I say, my daddy was doing something. I'm an inquisitive kid, so I used to ask. So he never like, come here, let me show you this. I used to go and ask him, hey, man, what you doing? And he would tell me. Then I would see it because we would go and he would perform it. So I saw him make it up and I saw him perform it and I was with him. So I saw it from Alpha to the Omega. See, from the beginning to the end. And I saw him get the money. So now, I made my life, see, just like my daddy made the product. See, that's why I'm telling you about the product. I'm telling you my life. See, I'm saying, but how about if I was in caught on the wrong side. See, then my lawyer would be telling me plead the fifth, like the state pleading the fifth. See, they lawyer telling the state, hey, don't let him in court because we have no case against him. See what I'm saying? And so how do you think it would look when Pharaoh hardened his heart? See, like this is what I'm saying. See, now in the spiritual world, the evidence against the superpower is now evident. See what I'm saying? See, now I can go get that testimony and not show you my testimony, but corroborate my testimony against the evil that I presently face. Because understand, the first lie ever told was told to Eve. So see, my wife, 9, is told that same lie on me. See, now, according to scripture, Adam wasn't me. Somebody else created Adam from the water of the ground. See, I created me out of necessity. What else? I had to do something, so I had to go to the military. See, that's my manifestation. That's how I became Petty Officer 3rd Class, Tommy Chancey Council Senior. If I didn't go to the military, how could I acquire that rank? So see, now you want to take my truth away in my fight with my devil. See, but now I'm understanding, because now I'm finally seeing it spiritually. I'm like, oh, Tommy, they ain't in this. They not even in this mind generation. See, they in the Bible or they in the Quran. That's why it's so easy to do stuff, because they not under the same laws mentally that they body is under physically. So see, I'm in a physical fight for my body with the devil, who was talking to Jesus when Jesus was in Lent. But now y'all not judging the devil in both lives, trying to take both lives. See, you don't want to see the similarities that the devil done attacked me in my life, like he attacked Jesus in his life. And I'm saying, so, I mean, see, that's what I don't understand about your spiritual world. So check this. If history, for which is defined as a chronological record of significant events, such as those affecting a nation or institution, often including an explanation of their causes, tell, for which is defined as to relate in detail, for which is defined as with all the particulars of a story, for which is defined as an account of the incidents and events in the temple in Jerusalem, in the temple in Jerusalem, and in the judgment hall in Jerusalem, in the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible. Who told, for which is defined as to give utterance to history. See, so this is what I'm saying. See, in your world, history is already done. It's in the Bible and it's in the Quran. But you in the spiritual world stay in two states of understanding. See, and well, really, see, it's a whole lot of different mental states, but it's two that is more commonly known because it's out of the Bible and the Quran. See, so your spiritual world have two minds, right? Because the mind is the book, and one book have many prophets. That's the Holy Bible. Plus, the Holy Bible has the New Testament, for which was when the high priest Caiaphas fulfilled the prophecy of Jacob by violating the law. So he killed your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. See, now, and he killed the spiritual birth of Jesus, which is Jesus Christ, because now the Bible's telling you what he did to the physical body. See, it's telling you that he plotted against Jesus. So he is the murderer of Jesus. See, but you don't want to look at the Bible as a crime, because the person who's telling you about Jesus is the murderer. It's the children of the high priest Caiaphas. You stay in the spiritual world. See, that story is already done. It done happened. So you can't change it. So you keep going to church celebrating the wrong side of the story. You celebrating with the person who killed Jesus. You celebrating with their children. That's why they prosperous and you broke. You come to hear about their father's murder of your father. Don't you see? Read the damn book. The man said that you would spread abroad and by killing Jesus, it would bring you back. Read John 11. He said, do you know that it be expedient that one man must die, that so that Caesar don't come, so that Rome, who the god of Rome at that time was Caesar, won't come take our place. That's a spiritual world and nation. See, like, that's physical, that's both. That's your spiritual world and your nation. So they were slaves as a nation. They had a king, and the king was a slave to Rome. See, just like your preachers are slaves to the states that they teach you in. They don't know the law, they don't know nothing. So how are you free if you don't know the law that protects your body? See, they are telling your mind that your body is comfortable with its limitations. So what they're doing is they're taking your mind, they reconditioning it so you can adapt to your present circumstances. See, they are prison ministry. Whether you free physically, but you in prison mentally, see, they preach to you, they minister to you. And if you mentally and physically in prison, where you know that you're being limited, see, they let the prison ministries come in there to make you comfortable with being a prisoner. See, accept your sins, son, accept your sins, daughter. But when the state commit a crime, see, now you go back to what they did to Jesus. See, that's what I'm doing. See, but the slaves say, well, they did it to Jesus. See, as if it's prophecy, because that's what they go and hear about. But when you go and you saying, hey, you killed Jesus. So how would Jesus be able to save us if every time Jesus come, you gonna kill him? Because you need to, because you celebrate his death, not his life. See, if you looked at his life, then you would want to build hospitals. See, if you looked at his life, you would want to grow food, because so it would be meat in the storehouse. So this time you can feed Jesus, right, body, because he been feeding your mind. So you should be preparing for the feast. But poor people, you give the money to the children of the devil. They live prosperously. You struggle hand to mouth, because you're not growing no food. You're creating children who need food that you're not growing. See? So now, who tells, for which is defined as to give utterance to history? Okay, damn, I made a mistake. So now, utterance. Okay, now see.
Utterance.
Utterance, something uttered, especially an oral or written statement. So see, I'm giving my statement to history. See, so this is what I'm saying. See, the Bible, all I can do is show you the devil in the Bible or in the Quran, and I can show you through my statements and through their written statements, through my oral statement and their written statement, which is utterance. See, we both uttering, but I'm uttering my testimony and I'm describing my devil and my time, and I'm using them to show you the devil that they was talking about is the same devil. It's in the spiritual world as in the secular world. See, we both living in two worlds. Look, I mean, Pastor Willie C. Barnes is the leader of Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church. My wife, my grandmama, my cousins, everybody went into that world. See, and then I was out here in the real world. See, so when I needed help, they in the spiritual world mentally. Well, now they out here, see, they scared, this and that, but they don't understand what I've been doing to defeat my devil is the same thing Jesus did to reveal the devil, crucify him. See, I'm saying, well, look, y'all letting the devil starve me, just like they let the devil crucify Jesus, but y'all keep saying Jesus had to die. And I'm saying, so do I have to starve? So it's you, right? You the motherfucker tell people what God's saying in your spiritual world, but your God has never said nothing else. See, that testimony has been given, just like all of the testimonies I have given, like the testimony I gave yesterday. It's given. I can't change it. Now I can change it, but it wouldn't change the testimony. It'll change the date. See, because that testimony was still given. See, somebody got it. So even if I say, okay, man, I'm going to change this, that date, it was already done. It's done. I can't go back and change it. See, so now I'm uttering history. See, now they uttering biblical events, but I'm presently making history. So how can their history be my history? So how many histories is it? I guess as many as people it is, right? Because everybody got his and her story. See, so but now when I'm telling my wife and our story, then people say, well, you're not the king. And I'm saying, well, I'm the king of my castle. I'm defending the contents of 3250 Safe Harbor Lane in Lake Mary, Florida, 32746. That's the only territory that was mine. And then I defended my grandmother's home. I defended Folk Houses Incorporated's property. And all of that stuff was mine. My grandmama home was my inheritance, given to me by my Aunt Felder. My wife and I bought every property that Folk Houses Incorporated owned. My wife and I bought the house that we resided in. So what are you talking about if I'm not defending my kingdom, my Garden of Eden? And I just knew that the devil was in your mental garden. So what I'm doing now is what Adam should have done. I'm now rooting Satan out of your mental garden by men in the covenant in my mental garden. See what I'm saying? See, I now have the covenant of America defending my every word because I have freedom of speech. See? So that's what it say when the word is God and God is the word. See, now I have freedom of speech. Jesus didn't have freedom of speech. That's why they was trying to trap him up in his words, because words back then would get you killed. Just like words now spoken about the wrong thing will get you killed. See, ain't nothing changed in this world, man. And nothing gonna change in the spiritual world because the story has already been written, but it's being reenacted out here in the world. And people don't really understand it. See, because they being taught in the spiritual world and they living it in the physical world. See, we dying out here, we starving. The same thing went on during Jesus' time. I see it now. See, but the thing about it is when the people who caused the problem is getting paid off the problem they caused, then why would they change the problem when they getting paid off the problem they caused? See, so a drug dealer is not going to want to stop crack. And the drug addict is not going to want to stop crack. See what I'm saying? Or drugs in any kind, right? Now, the people who should be against drugs is the parents of kids who not on drugs. See, so if we don't invest in our kids, then what jobs they going to have to be like us? See, that's what I was trying to tell the people who I work with. I'm saying, man, you don't see these people, these computers coming in. We had DPS machines come in and they was doing away with jobs. And I'm saying, man, you the government, man. Like, how you taking our jobs, but yet you telling the people you a job creator? And this is what I'm saying. See, it's like you see these people talking out of both sides of their mouths, these politicians. You saying, well, damn, man, if you telling the American people that you job creating, but in your own government you slashing jobs, then come on, man, that's a lie, right? But you don't know, I guess, if you in a spiritual world, you don't care. But what I keep saying, well, dang, bro, don't you see you just giving our children to the devil without no investment at all in our children, man? You just making money. So that's what I'm telling you children, man. I'm saying, well, hey, man, they throw me out of that world. They throw me out of the spiritual world. They throw me out of the judgment hall. They throw me out. They fired me off the job. See, because I keep using my freedom of speech to tell that this a problem. Saying, man, y'all are criminals. But see, the churches done taught y'all how to be comfortable in it and all that. And nobody started no jobs so we can have job security. See, so I'm saying, see, man, look, man, I got a union with no representation. I got to represent myself. And I'm saying to my coworkers, I'm saying, hey, man, didn't I always do this? Yeah, man, yeah. See, but it's a few people. See, but now I'm saying, well, hey, man, see, I've been doing this. This is my human nature. I take care of people by human nature. I don't sit here and ask you to help you because I'm in the same situation you in. That's why when the man John Hallett told me I stopped being racist, I'm like, Tommy, he right. We work together. He got the same problem I have. So then he opened my mind and I opened my eyes. See, that's what I'm telling you about blindness. See? If he didn't open my mind, if I didn't listen to him, then my eyes would have been closed because my mind would have been stuck on stupid, right? So now, who told, for which is defined as to give utterance to history, for which is defined as a branch of knowledge that records and explains past events, truth, for which is defined as a judgment, proposition, and idea that is true or accepted as true in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. If you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world aren't supposed to add to the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran's history, for which is defined as the body of true statements and propositions specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, what I'm saying is, how could you preachers, ministers who in the spiritual world bring the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida? Who would you be defending? See, that's what I'm telling your congregation. I'm saying, okay, well, if he bring or she bring that story in the court, are they defending you, or are now they defending Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, which then discredits Jesus Christ? Because is Jesus Nazareth of Galilee Jesus Christ now? Or was he Jesus Christ then? And so therefore, why are you sacrificing me now? See, if they bring it in there, they now showing themselves to be defending Jesus or defending the Prophet Muhammad, right, against me. Just like the high priest Caiaphas defended Abraham from Jesus. See, so they gonna always be defending who already was left without a defense. See, Jesus, when he was in court, he was just like me. He had to defend himself. But he was just like Dr. Martin Luther King. He had no rights to himself. See, Dr. Martin Luther King went to jail for protesting us not having rights. So Dr. Martin Luther King was in jail. This country put him in jail, and now they celebrate his birthday just like Jesus. See, but y'all don't want to see that they both are acts of God, but they did not have human rights. Look at the stories. Look at Dr. Martin Luther King, a great man, didn't have the right to get on the bus and take a seat, man. Y'all you better look at the history, man. That's what I'm saying. Who telling the history? If you see it every day, man, the man was the greatest man. We celebrate the man's birthday. The man couldn't ride the bus. He could ride the bus, but if a kid got on the bus, he would have to get up, man. If the bus was crowded, he would have to get up, or somebody else give him his seat. Some other black person, but not no white person. They ain't see him as nothing, man. Nothing. Just like Jesus was seen as nothing. Just like I'm seen as nothing. See, but who tell the history of nobody if nobody won't let somebody tell their own history? See, Jesus couldn't speak in court. Dr. Martin Luther King couldn't speak in court. Now they done took my written statement out of court. See, because you all don't know the legal procedures, then what about the black lawyers that do? See, that's why we slaves. See, the lawyers, they worrying about their credentials. They're not worrying about defending history. They worried about making history by any means necessary. So if a lawyer would defend a criminal, how can that lawyer defend the truth? See, so now the state attorney is supposed to defend the truth, just like Pontius Pilate was supposed to defend Jesus. He said the man committed no crime, but see, he was being extorted by the high priest Caiaphas, because he was saying, well, we're going to tell Caesar that you let this get out of hand. See, so he was using Caesar, but he was a spiritual man. He lied. See, he was looking to cause death to Jesus by any means necessary, just like these liars is trying to starve me to death. See, why they not feed me like Jesus fed the multitude if they walking in the image of Jesus? You saying Jesus wouldn't feed one man if he brought back one man from the dead that needed to be fed, and then he fed the multitude, and he gave sight to the blind. So look at Pastor Willie C. What did he give? What sight did he give? I'm out here starving, he eating. He eating off the name Jesus as I make my name in history. But I did it in case law. So my testimony is in case law. Jesus' testimony is encased inside of the Bible, given as hearsay. See, it's not admissible in court. See, only the person who gave it can come to court. Because Jesus said, even when in their testimony, he said, did you hear that of me, or was you told that I was the king of the Jews? See, me, I'm saying, yeah, I'm the king, I'm God, I'm Allah. See, I'm saying I'm everything in my story because I'm telling my story. See, I'm saying, so see, they would say God because they talking about Jesus. Well, why would Jesus said his father? See? So now, do you believe that Jesus is his father, man? But what did Jesus say? You changing it. Jesus is your father. He's your spiritual father. But you don't have a connection with Jesus other than through the prophets who Saul, who changed his name to Paul, who the stories say he was persecuting the followers of your Lord and Savior. Now you starve me. And I'm saying, well, now it's not your Bible, which is your history, now revealing you as the starver of me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't want to come out of them churches and see what history you making. You starving me, but you talking about you mad with me because I don't believe in Jesus. And I'm saying, see, even if I believed in Jesus, I wouldn't believe in you. Then you say, well, don't put your trust in man. Well, I'm saying, well, man telling me about Jesus. So now you telling me to put my trust in him when he talking about Jesus, but don't put my trust in him when I need him to talk about me. See? So how can you utter Jesus' history and now lie on my history? See, why both histories can't be history? If Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday is celebrated, why can't my history set me free from Dr. Martin Luther King's history? See, Dr. Martin Luther King is the one that gave me freedom of speech when he gave me civil rights. So now if I'm fighting for the civil rights of others, why is those who walked with Dr. Martin Luther King or was taught by somebody who was taught and walked with Dr. Martin Luther King now be against me, who using the laws that Dr. Martin Luther King had penned and made part of America's history to bring America into the promised land? See, the least of these, as the least of these. Now, why the church starving me if it's the image of God? Is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am now asking God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. The dude, see, that's what I say. I be watching the show, right? So the dude say, oh man, he's smacking. So I eat Skittles cause my mouth, cause I smoke a joint, right? to calm down and be able to try to communicate, without getting upset, right? And so now, because he say I was smacking, cause my mouth was getting, oh, I better not say that. See, that's what I'm saying, man, to take what you saying. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, how can a serious message get through fools? See, they gonna cut the fool. They gonna be foolish. See, classroom clowns. See, I was too. But I told the truth in my jokes. See, that's what I'm saying. See, just like when you laugh with me now, we laughing about me making a mistake. See, I'm saying I'm the joke. See, I'm saying the way I speak. See, I'm saying, man, I have problem with pronunciating because I be arguing with my mama. See, that's what I'm telling you. Like when I see something, I got to say, oh man, I'm already shook because I'm already debating with my mama and I'm saying, hey, mom, that don't sound. And then she be talking about it's silent. Like, that's why when Cat Williams said that, that be making me laugh. Because when he was saying knife and his joke, well, my mama, and I said the same thing he said to my mama. See, I'm saying, well, what is silent for? How the hell am I supposed to know? And so that's what I'm saying. See, some jokes is real life to people. Because they have that same problem. Like, well, how should I know how to sound out something that's silent? How do something silent make a sound? So now you arguing with me, telling me that it's a letter in there that's silent. Now, how do I know the letter's silent until you tell me? Now I'm looking at all of these words after that, trying to figure out, well, is something in there silent? See, now, when I sound it out in every word I see, you say the pronunciation is wrong. And I'm saying, you right, man. See, you right. But it mean this. But they missed that. Oh, he don't even know how to say the word. But you don't even know what the word mean. See, but the Bible speaks about comprehending. It doesn't speak about pronunciation. see, so you the fool. See, but anyway, now the reason, so I have the dry mouth is why you see me doing like that. So I gotta explain. But then again, I know y'all gonna try. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm out here starving and a motherfucker is making jokes. And that's what I'm telling you kids about black motherfuckers. See, everything funny. They got to make money off of you, parody. See, but no substance, no real nothing. Every fucking thing fake as fuck, man. And when you telling some real shit, you caught up in this bullshit. And that's why black folks ain't gonna never move forward, because bullshit keeping us where we at. But anyway, Allah for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Okay, now, so when you asked about, well, when I read in the Bible about Moses and the burning bush, so see, I'm telling y'all, like, I smoked the burning bush before I talk to y'all because I don't want to become an inferno. See, so that's why when I'm listening to Moses and I'm looking at my life, I'm saying, yeah, man, I got to smoke weed to talk to these damn people. So I'm talking to my great-great-grandchildren. I'm saying, hey, you don't have to smoke because you supposed to be better than me. So I'm giving you a flaw that you supposed to perfect. See, I'm a perfect storm so you can be a perfect person. See what I'm saying? See, I'm a raging ball of anger, but who love you so much that I'm teaching you from this storm I am. see, I'm saying you listening to me calmly speak to you about the storm that I blew through and still settling in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida so I can keep you out of the reign of my terror. See, boy, I'm terrorizing these motherfuckers. See, so don't take your granddaddy's love for you. See, you better look at what your granddaddy destroying for you out of love for you. But every son of a bitch that wanted to do something to me, you need to read about what I did to their ass. See, it's news. See, their ass through. And your granddad is a ball of fire. See, but he just loves you so much. So you just like Moses, and I'm the burning bush. So you shouldn't become me. You should perfect me. And that's why I'm talking to you from my perfection, but from my flaw. See, I'm saying I don't advocate smoking, but I don't want to lose my mind because I have to give you the mind I'm developing. And the only way I can give you that mind is I have to give you the knowledge within it. So if I allow these fools in this generation to stop me from telling you the truth, your truth, because your truth is my truth. See, their truth is Jesus's truth, whoever that is. So granddaddy don't know him. I know the story, but I don't know him personally. But I want you to know that granddaddy is a real person with real feelings. He get angry. He impatient, but he had to learn patience just to destroy the devil that's among you. See, these fools that's with me, see, they going to this heaven wherever the fuck that's at, you know? But you gonna come to this heaven where your granddaddy reigns supreme. But he only reigns supreme in the garden of justice. But these people in this spiritual world, there ain't no justice in there because it's no world. It's two worlds in one. And their world is a spiritual world that don't exist other than in a book. So when they close the book on their world, but they still living in this heaven that they done allowed the devil to turn into hell, see? So what granddaddy doing is he parting heaven from this hell inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. So you will be born on truthful ground, not in a spiritual devourment, because it's not an empowerment, it devours people. See, and I don't want you to be devoured. I don't want nobody to tell my female images that they gotta be whores. See, because you worth more than the motherfucker who will tell you that. You see what I'm saying? You own that motherfucker. And granddaddy bought that motherfucker's source. So you will own the source of that motherfucker who will tell you something like that. See what I'm saying? See, so what your granddaddy did is he bought his mother's image that his father gave her, because he used to argue with his father for having his mother's image in the image his mother was in. And he used to get beat up by his father. See, they call it save a hoe, right? But if the hoe you saving is your mother, then what are you if you're not the savior of hoes? Huh? See, but, you know. Anyway, how many sides, for which is defined as a place, shape, and direction with respect to a center of the truth, for which is defined as in accordance with fact, for which is defined as an actual occurrence, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Do you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world believe, for which is defined as to consider to be true in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. There are, to my for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s truth, for which is defined as the body of real things, events, and facts, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. If the liars, for whom are defined as the persons whom told lies, for which are defined as, for which are the, oh shit. Okay, I said for which is, so I'm saying no, because it's lies, so it's plural, so it's are. So it's saying for which are defined as to create. See, so now I go back, because each liar create its own lie against me. See, so that's why I'm saying in my truth, it's only one side, but my truth has revealed many sides to the lie, because the lie has many sources. See, so if you look at my case, it's like 15 or 16 defendants who all lying on me. So that's why my evidence, you say it's all over the place. Exactly, because it's in the spiritual world through Pastor Willie C. Barnes. It's in the court system through the judges. It's in the employee court through the United States Postal Service. So see how many different arenas I'm fighting in? So why wouldn't my truth be abundant in all these areas? So see, that's what I'm saying about somebody who live out of one book. What about all these arenas I got the devil defeated in? But you want to look, and I'm saying, well, I even defeated him in the Bible, because now the Bible is the devil's criminal record. How can it be my criminal record and I'm not in the Bible, but the devil is? See, disbelievers is in the Bible. So if I believe in the law, how can I be a disbeliever? See, that what I'm saying is you sick ass people that's sickening people. See, who told lies, for which are defined as to create, for which is defined as to bring into existence in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. A false, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to make and prove false, for which is defined as intentionally untrue and misleading, for which is defined as possessing the capacity and tendency to create a mistaken understanding of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. But you know what? I'm going to say for eternity, and beyond infinity, because that's where the crime took place. So that's where the crime going to be debated, see, forever. So if I didn't defeat the devil in case law, then the devil would have made a case with the law against me. But you would never know that the case that the devil made was illegal. But because I was able to make a legal move, now the devil's illegal moves are forever written in stone inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. So if he come after my bloodline in any generation, see, I'm still making legal moves. See, I'm case law. See, all my grandchildren got to say, hey, man, my granddaddy done already beat you. See, no, you already tried to do that to my granddaddy. No, you can't, See, you putting us in double jeopardy again. But see, that's what I'm saying about these false fathers. They iniquity. See, they couldn't protect their grandbabies with what? Money? They had no fucking knowledge. See, I kept trying to tell them, say, man, look, man, I'm trying to help our grandchildren. My grandchildren gonna be fine. See, I'm saying, not if they me. See, not if they me. Which has illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally created, for which is defined as to produce, for which is defined as to offer to legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal view, for which is defined as extent and range of vision, for which is defined as the act and power of seeing, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity. The many illegal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal impressions, for which are defined as an especially marked and often favorable influence and effect on feeling, sense, and mind's illusion, for which is defined as something that deceives and misleads intellectually in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, so what I'm saying is, if you are misled mentally, then what truth do you actually know mentally if you don't know that you are being deceived mentally? So how do you speak somebody else's truth in someone else's trial? See what I'm saying? You're a terrible juror. See, I'm in court and you coming in there with what happened to Jesus, and so you discrediting what the devil doing to me. And that's why I could never understand the religious world. I'm saying, well, y'all just let the devil have his way, and look what the devil doing to us out here. Oh, well, God gonna handle it. But why you taking up all the money? Now, when I look, when Jesus said, you turn my father's house into a den of thieves, I'm seeing that he throwed the money table over and shooed the money exchangers out of church. So now y'all brought the money table back in, but now y'all don't. When I was a little kid, it used to be a table. You used to go up there and put your money on the table, go back to your seat. So that was a crime. That was the table that Jesus throwed out the church. See, then they came, when I guess the congregations got too big, they came with little saucers, right? So that's just like the saucers that they used to bring the communion in, the little thing with the, see, they took that little space out with the little cups in there, and then they just, throw money in it. Then I went in and them motherfuckers had buckets. So you could see how the church done progressed financially. But look at the communities that the churches are in. Black churches suck all of the economics out of black communities. They not in there bringing, they in there taking. Look, in a community, you're going to see a church and a liquor store. And you're going to see both products. You're going to see drunk people and poor people. See? Is why something, for which in this case is the false statements, are not known in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. But if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., believe, for which is defined as to consider to be true, that I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of the United States Navy, am President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, then shouldn't have my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's name, for which is defined as a word and phrase that constitutes the distinctive designation of me, for whom name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally evolve, for which is defined as to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally by natural evolutionary, for which is defined as descent, for which is defined as deviation, for which is defined as the formation of Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Cowsell Sr. of the United States Navy, from mine for whom name is Tommy Chancey Cowsell Sr. Tommy Chancey Cowsell. So that's the name my mother gave me. So that's the base, right? So see, my name, King Tommy Chancey Cowsell Sr., deviated from my name, Tommy Chancey Cowsell. See, so that's why I was telling, if you listen to my testimony, I was telling people about where I play chess with a checker strategy. See what I'm saying? Because I come from broken heritage. My people were slaves. So how can a king play chess with slaves? As I'm showing y'all. See, I'm saying this is what I'm telling my great-great-grandchildren. See, these people, slaves, they have no covenant. They believe in a story, so they have no roots. They have no legal vices. They only have spiritual beliefs. So see, when you fighting the devil in your life, you have to have a guide. See, now Moses told them some God, but I can't lie to you. See, I gotta tell you what words I followed, and I'm God. I'm your God. I'm my God, so I'm your God. I don't believe in the God of this world. I don't believe in, because he can't come and defeat me, and his people starving me. So what God would allow you to fucking starve an innocent man trying to help you? You got to be the devil. See, these people devils, man. They sorry as fuck. They think they successful because they got money, but money don't feed you. See, you need to invest in farms. You need to invest in springs, drinking water. See, if you don't, you're going to starve to death. And that's like these ignorant ass people. See, that's why everybody really suffering. Even the people who think they doing good is one bad crop or two from being starving. They gonna have a bunch of money, gold, and all that shit, and they gonna be hungry. They just like me. See, that's why when they gave me money, I stayed on the cross, because I knew that the cross is famine. See, so I'm trying to show y'all, hey man, money don't produce product. See, money is a product that's produced. See, and if you don't even grow trees, money ain't even gonna exist. So if money, paper come from trees, see, the money ain't worth nothing without the tree. See what I'm talking about? So see, even the money come from a source, but you need food and water to maintain your existence. But black people don't invest in food nor water. They invest in cars, not even fucking houses. They stay in the fucking projects and got a goddamn $100,000 car sitting out in the front of fucking projects. These people fucking sick. See, I used to see that shit. My daddy was like, man, we had goddamn Cadillacs, but my grandmama stayed in the fucking projects. My daddy brought a Corvette to the fucking projects, man. So I know, that's why I'm telling y'all, but I'm saying, look at my life. I bought a house, I was 22 years old, and I had a house. So I'm telling my grandchildren, I'm saying my Uncle Irvin, your Uncle Irvin, my grandmother's brother, which is my mother's uncle, told me, God bless the child that has his own. See, I'm your God. I listen to my Uncle Irvin, and see, I got my own. So the devil had to take what I was given plus what I gained. See, that's why when they say glass half full, glass half empty, see, if I wouldn't have listened to my Uncle Irvin, I wouldn't have filled my glass. See, my glass would have been filled for me. Now, how would I know how to fill the glass when the devil took what was in the glass out the glass. See, but by my Uncle Irvin telling me God bless the child that has his own, I see how my Uncle Irvin blessed me by inspiring me to fill my glass. So when the devil came to empty it, my cup is now running over into the cups of my generation. See, I'm talking to my great grandbabies, but my fucking friends, do they fucking understand that they was telling me to leave my children in mental darkness? And then they telling my children to go to the Navy, I'm saying, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? See, but can you get upset? No, man. See, you got to show patience, but you letting people know that if you touch this tree, your ass is going to be consumed. That's all I'm letting you know. So look, for which is the base, for which is defined as the fundamental part of King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, with legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal modification, for which is defined as the legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally limiting of the statements that the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally made against me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Now, you say, well, what statements did they make? I'm saying actions speak louder than words. See, and they had to do recommendation and recommendations for throwing it out of court or whatever. So they did I made the judges make false statements in the position of the law. See, so when they say the devil is in the details, I was able to make the judges reveal themselves through modification. See what I'm saying? See, by them trying to modify the law, I was able to perfect the law they modified. Just like the serpent was able to then modify the law after Eve bit the fruit and fed it to Adam. See, now the serpent became the Lord God. How do you know? See, how do you know? See, but I'm telling you, I'm saying when the serpent tried to get my wife to eat the deception and I denied it, now I made the devil eat the lies he told my wife. See, now she see. See, now my friends, they don't want to let their family see that they were beguiled. See, but now my wife, she know, like, well, yeah, I was once, but see, now I see Tommy, see, because she gonna go back to her father's understanding. See, because she gonna be confused only for a split second. See, that's why I told her, I said, man, yeah, I know she gonna go back for a second, but she gonna see. I keep telling y'all, she been with me since we was in high school. So she gonna go back, but she gonna go back and realize, man, y'all done that to Tommy before. See, now she gonna realize that she was with me then, but she was with her father. See, so she was with me, but it didn't affect her like it affected me. See, now when she became my wife, now she see it on both sides. See, she like, wait a minute, but that's Tommy anyway. And he beat you then, he done beat you now. See, now she see like, oh man, it wasn't never Tommy. It was always y'all. See, that's the beautiful thing about longevity. You can sit there and do what my mama did to me. See, when my daddy was doing something, and we would sit there like it was a movie. See, and I'm saying, oh man, life is a movie. See, I saw them scenes. It was real life. The police was actually on my daddy ass. See, right? And he was right on their ass too until it got 2 minutes. See, that's when you understand about the police force. See, you ain't gonna beat no force. You got to become a force. See, you can't let the force engulf you. You have to engulf the force. See, that's what my mama was telling me. So I had to take the power away from the force and then put the police force back on the police. See, so I had to take the force of the military, put that back on the illegal leaders in the military. See, I had to become the true leader by defending the Constitution that we all took an oath to defend. So now when you send the killers at me, I'm the killer too. I'm saying, well, hey, hold on. Are you defending the Constitution or are you defending this person? Because I'm defending we the people. So who you defending? You a fucking, you King George people? See, now we in Revolutionary War. See that what I'm telling y'all? See, the truth revealed the history that has never been dealt with. See, when people just make a law, but the war keep going on, see, eventually somebody gonna have to go to court and show that the history that was made was not the history that you live in. See, we not supposed to have to be here where we finna die. We live in a democracy where, see, my truth was supposed to set us free. See, that's why I stay on the cross, but the cross is inside of the courts. So that way the devil will never be able to make a case against the truth. The truth will always be making a case against the devil. See, but y'all don't know how to mend the covenant because y'all are breakers of the covenant. See, you atoms, y'all made from drugs. See, that's the water that created a drug dealer and a drug addict. It's the crack. It's the drugs that mess with your mind. See, religion, that's what created you Christians and Muslims. So see, the devil done blew your mind already. So he has nothing. You don't fight with your mind. See, you fight with your body. So that's why he can pop, 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 pop. See, you like the devil popping up. See, and he pop you. See, but what I did is I took that power from him, and now when he pop up, I charge him. You indicted. You indicted. See, you wasn't indicted, but now you indicted. See, now, see, when the devil amongst you now, when he pop up, you just call the police come get him. Now you put him on trial. How can he cause a problem when he got to defend the lie he telling individually? See, but what they do and what the serpent did is once he lied to Eve and Eve lied to Adam, it was easy then for them to deceive everybody in the Garden of Eden, one mind at a time. See, but now I got to try to open up all of y'all minds at one time so your eyes can see what your ears can't hear. But look, okay, here's why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of Forecasters Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally perfected, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to take all legal steps needed to complete, secure, and record. My for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy's lawsuit, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to proceed against the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Jerusalem. The descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally prove necessary public notice to God's children. No, excuse me. Now that's why it was crazy. Okay, hold on. To legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally provide necessary public notice to God, for whom are Allah's children and hoods projects. I didn't even finish. I was finished, I knew what I was going to do. And see, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, I left this and then I thought about something when I woke up, and then I went back to the beginning, and I forgot to come back here and finish that. See, that's why I said, man, I just remembered. So I was gonna look up provide and then necessary public notice, and then I was gonna look up notice. See, but I'm saying I'm not gonna do it, because you should know what provide is, because I'm providing you the explanation for why I just made that mistake. See, I'm talking to you like I talked to my mama. See, I'm saying, oh, Mom, no, it wasn't no mistake. See, I'm saying, so my mama and I, we used to have conversations. See, she wasn't, she was tough now, but not for me, you know what I mean? Because I guess she my mama, I guess, I don't know. But maybe somebody else, she would have been rough. But to me, she was just right. But okay, provide necessary public notice to God, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, specifically in a finum for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as of a judgment at law, not requiring any further judicial action by the court that rendered judgment to determine the matter litigated in the conformity hearing, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a court-ordered hearing, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, to determine whether the judgment and decree legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally prepared by me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, the legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally prevailing party in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally conforming, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as being in accordance with the contractual obligations in the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, especially in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, to the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal decision of the court, specifically in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Now, what I'm saying is, see, when it became federal, it became all. When it was state, it was only Florida. See, so in order to help all, I then entered into the federal courthouse. See, so now, see, the spiritual world didn't want to help any but those who was paying them. So see, if you don't pay your preacher, see, I've been seeing now where when old people couldn't even afford their tithes, when they died, the church leader, the minister wouldn't even let them have the funeral in the church because they say they didn't pay. But the lady got old and couldn't pay. So this what I'm saying, is that God's house or is it the den of thieves Jesus was talking about? So if you can't pay, you can't play. And if you can't play or pay, you can't stay. So then now are you being kicked out of your father's house because you don't have money? What is it, right? So why would you have to pay for your father's house to be maintained? You got to have the worst goddamn father in the world, where he can't maintain his own house with the law, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, like I did. See, I defended my house in and out of my house. I defended my house in my house with my guns. Then I went into court and defended my house with my mind, all in accordance with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. That's why they all testifying for me and against you. In your spiritual world, your secular world. See, where you gonna go? You can't come to court, you can't go to the church, and you can't go to what church, court. See, what world you can defeat me in? I'm using your laws to defeat you in your spiritual world that I'm even not even a member of. You a member of the world, and you're not proved by the world's laws that you're a member of, but that world saying that your father killed your father. See, your spiritual father killed your spiritual father. Because the high priest Caiaphas is the one that had Jesus crucified. The judge even was saying Jesus was innocent, Pontius Pilate, but your spiritual father said that it's expedient that your spiritual father must die. Now, wouldn't that be Pastor Willie C. Bonds telling my daughter, my wife, and my son that her husband and their father gotta die for their spiritual father? So who is the spiritual father if it's not Pastor Willie C. Bonds? Just like your spiritual father was the high priest Caiaphas. But see, your father in the flesh, see, the spiritual world can't deal with a father in the flesh. See, so that's why they kill your father's flesh, which is Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, who brought you food, sight, and brought you back from the dead, and now they won't even bury you if you don't pay tithes. See, your father won't even administer your last rites if you didn't pay him all the way till you died. See, he didn't even say that when you could pay, he don't even, because he got to pay his current bills. See, so when you stop paying, he stopped praying. See, but y'all so better. Okay, how could have I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, been able to legally, historically. Now, look, the reason why I did this, right, because how could have I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr. That's what I normally say. But because when I came out of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, and out of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, my simple name became property of Four Councils Incorporated inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So just like when America was British, it was the 13 colonies, right? But on July 4th, when they became America, they became the 13 states of the United States of America on July 4th. So see, when I was property of the United States of America, see, I was just simple. My simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr. But when I became property of Four Councils Incorporated, see, now I say How could have I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated? See, because now I am an entity of my own nation. See, I'm a subject of my own nation. Okay, so been able to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally represent, for which is defined as to bring clearly before the mind in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. My for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's God, for whom is defined as the being for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, for whom is legally perfect in historical wisdom and biblical goodness, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, who is legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally worship, for which is defined as to honor and show reverence for the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, as a divine being and supernatural power as creator and ruler of the universe, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now, that was my testimony that I wrote some yesterday. No, well, all yesterday, because I didn't have to write nothing, because I got up. I went to sleep early yesterday, so I woke up in the same day. See, well, I don't have nothing else to do. But anyway, I ain't gonna trip on that. Okay, look at here. Now look. Now I'm gonna tell you this name here, but it's Haka Bucka, I think. But this is this dude here. I'm going to get this. He's a old. He's an old prophet. Habakkuk. see, man, come on, man. Look, H-A-B, Hab, A-ba-ka. But look, K-K-U-K. See what I'm saying, man? Look here. Now, Habakkuk. But see, that's two K's. See, but okay, look, I ain't tripping. But I'm just saying. That's what I'm talking. You talking about the pronunciation. But anyway, look, okay, look. Habakkuk is a Hebrew prophet of 7th century before Jesus Christ. Judea, who prophesies an imminent, Chaldean. Now, but see, look, Cal is C-A-L. See, this is C-H-A-L. See, that's that silent motherfucker again. See that? see, look here, Cal. See, that ain't Cal, C-A-L. That's Cal. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, man. You tell me to sound it out, but you got a letter in there that make no sound. How that make any sense? But anyway, that's what I'm telling my mama, man. I ain't got time for this. You know. Okay, Chaldean. A member of an ancient Semitic people that become dominant in Babylonia. See? So now, that's who I'm dealing with, the dominance in Babylonia. Okay? So I got Habakkuk 1, probably wrong. The King James Version Bible Hub Edition. Okay, this is so this is Habakkuk's complaint. Now this is King James Version, Habakkuk 1, King James Version Bible Hub Edition 1 through 4. This is his complaint. Like I had my complaint about them stealing my stuff, so now I'm going to get Habakkuk's complaint against them as well. So now look, the burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see is the same burden that I see and that I'm now inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida for eternity and beyond infinity, addressing, "O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear?" Come on, man. See, but y'all not Lord, and that's why you ain't God. You ain't God. See, but you supposed to be the representatives of God. So when I went to Pastor Willie C. Barnes, God should have heard my cry, just like God heard the cries of his people according to Moses. So why Pastor Willie C. Barnes wasn't in the same image as Moses was when I came and told him about the crime? Why he was in the same vein as the high priest Caiaphas, thinking that he was bigger than the truth? So now you defend a man that wouldn't tell you the truth, but now he's telling you the truth about who? Didn't the Bible say the devil's children can't tell the truth? So when I brought him my truth, he couldn't tell it. But now he telling you King James truth, but King James wasn't in biblical times. The Bible wasn't written until 1611, the King James Version. So see, he no different than Saul. But see, come on, man, y'all people sick. "Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save." In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. See, your God won't save. See, he didn't save Jesus. See, the high priest Caiaphas, your spiritual world only devour. It does not save. It sacrifices. "Why doest thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievances?" See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, I've been watching grievances, and then the preachers won't even listen to me when I'm the victim. I'm saying, well, bro, I'm the victim. I'm trying to show you how the victim get paid. "Oh, no, Jesus, no." I'm saying, well, Jesus didn't get paid. The high priest Caiaphas. Oh, shit, you the high priest Caiaphas. That's when you start saying it. Oh, this motherfucker, he trying not to cut up his money. That's when you realize that's a business. That's not an institution. That's a fucking business. That's a job. That's a corporation. The church is a corporation. It's a depository, but it's not a bank. It just deposit. You just deposit in there and get no withdrawals. See? So y'all better wake up. "Why do thou show of me iniquity and cause me to behold grievances?" In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. "For spoiling and violence are before me in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on December 28th in 2023 at 6:25 in the morning. And there are that rise up strife and contention. See, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. While these people listen to me, right? They listening to me like they listen to they fucking preachers, but they ain't putting no money out there on my door like they give they preacher. See, I'm saying, why you sick ass Christians and Muslims, right? Y'all take care financially your lords and saviors who tell you about your Lord and Savior, but you never fed the person that they tell you about. See, in the Bible, it talks about you starving the person who actually supposed to be fed, like me. But then you feed the motherfucker who's starving you. See, that's why, man, who want to be around sick ass people? Y'all sickening me. You starving me while your stinking ass eating. You starving me while you feeding your fucking preachers. And then you taking all of my intellectual property, but ain't paying me shit. See, y'all a bunch of fucking pirates. See, that's why I'm telling y'all kids, y'all better leave your fucking parents, man. They the sick motherfucker. That's what the Bible telling y'all. They sicken y'all because they was sickened. See, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. See, look, oh man, look. I mean, the man is telling you the same. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment never go forth in the civil nor criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. I haven't been able to get no justice, but these nasty ass Christians and Muslims all around me acting like they don't even know, but starving the fuck out of me, man. That's what I want y'all next generation to know, that all of these motherfuckers around me know that who I am. They know. And they won't fucking feed me, man. They a bunch of fucking demons and devils. That's why I don't even come out my apartment. Man, I don't come out of here. It's like I'm locked up, man. I feel like these people zombies. See, this world is full of dead people. Ain't no living people in this world. They alive, but they mentally dead. And if y'all younger generation don't wake up to see that these people, some sick ass people, y'all gonna be sick too, and the world ain't never gonna be healthy. See, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked do compass about the righteous. See, that's what I'm telling you. They all around me, wicked as hell. Who can sit here and watch a motherfucker starve? Like, what kind of person, and then say that you a follower of Christ that fed the multitude, but you will sit and watch one man starve. You won't help him get with his wife, children, or nothing, but you are the examples of a fucking God? Man, fuck out of here. Man, come on. Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth. Look here. This is Habakkuk 1. Look, man. King James Version, Bible Hub edition of verse 4 sums it up. Therefore, the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked. So wouldn't that be Jesus? Justice didn't go forth then, but you motherfuckers say it did because Jesus had to die. So now, why you lying motherfuckers don't die now? Y'all say Jesus had to die then, but you starving me, the children, the widows. See, y'all only take care of y'all wives, right? And your mistresses, and your do boys when y'all the female preachers, right? See, but when do you take care of the least of these in your midst? You take from the poor and give to the rich. You not even Robin Hood. You don't take from the rich and give to the poor like I'm doing. I'm taking all their knowledge. I was taking their money and investing in my own people. That's why they had to take the house that I was building for somebody else. And see, I wasn't doing, my family, we had a house since we were 21. My wife was 22. We had a house. See, but I was building houses for other people. I was trying to give my auntie a house. I was trying to do for other people still to this day. I'm still trying to do for a child. The church ain't doing shit for nobody. They didn't do nothing for Jesus. They didn't do nothing for Dr. Martin Luther King. They didn't do nothing for Minister Malcolm X. But look how rich they are. So if you are as rich as religion is, how is anybody poor in a spiritual world when religion is so wealthy? So you mean to tell me your God is sovereign, but his children is starving? Therefore the law is lacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. See, just like it's been proceeding ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and all these black preachers and Christians and shit in Florida, especially in Eatonville, Florida, know. See, so wouldn't Eatonville, Florida now be the New Jerusalem where the lie became a historical event when I went into Pastor Willie C. Bonds and Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church and was thrown out like the money exchanger, like Jesus throwed out the money exchanger. So didn't Pastor Willie C. Bonds throw out a sovereign king? So now, how can you get the sovereignty of a king when Pastor Willie C. Bonds taking the subscription of Caesar or the subscription of the founding fathers of America? But then when would he give the knowledge that Hosea say you will be destroyed for lacking when he took the knowledgeable one out? See, that's what they did that to me in school. They throw me out. They throw the knowledge out that's now making history from then to now. They ain't never been able to keep me. See, they put me in jail, but they couldn't keep me. But now the black people don't want to put them in jail for putting me in jail. So how can God be black? Motherfucking, these motherfuckers don't want you to smoke crack or sell crack or be a blood or be a Crip or be a Republican or be a Democrat. See, when could God just be the fucking truth? Not in no motherfucking black race. They gonna take the truth and make it what they want it to be. They gonna make they God, but out of your truth after they kill you. Then they gonna sell your truth to other motherfuckers like the Jews did. Fucking slaves. Now this the Lord's answer according to Habakkuk, Bible Hub edition of the King James Version, verses 5 through 11. Behold ye among the heathens, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. So didn't Habakkuk tell y'all, because in y'all spiritual world, this is what you supposed to read to show yourself approved. Now, how can a man who don't even go into your spiritual world be in accordance with your Lord's answer? See, behold ye among the heathens in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Council Sr., will work a work in your days in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which you will not believe. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on December 28th in 2023 at 6:35 in the morning. Though it be told you by Habakkuk in Habakkuk 1 and by King James in the King James Version of Habakkuk 1, verse 4. See, so you should already know that you wouldn't have fucking known, but yet you starved me for doing what the Bible say you wouldn't even know. You starving me. See, that's why I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in you. You an abomination to your God. You are an irreverence to your God. You don't do nothing your God did. You don't feed, you don't encourage, you just destroy. That's all a black motherfucker ever did. In my life, they ain't never helped me be great. Never. But they helped me go work for somebody else's greatness. My own friends made me go back and work. Wouldn't help me, wouldn't invest in my company, wouldn't invest in my knowledge, nothing. But I done went and got 2 jobs. Now, if the devil was looking for me, how could I go get a job with the devil? But my motherfucking friend is the one that made me go back and get my friend. Go get a job. Go get a job. Now, how can I hire my fucking grandchildren then? Huh? Slaves, man. See, can you be mad with a sick person? See, all you can do is reveal that they sick. See, for lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that biter and hasty. What? Excuse me. Damn, hold on. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. See, so now see, when they took my home at 3250 Safe Harbor Lane, is that not the Chaldeans? See, look, for lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation. See, the United States of America, bitter. See, like they came, denied me of my rights to defend my property. Is that not bitter and hasty nation? Which shall march through breadth of the land, through the breadth of the land, right? All of the riches, the United States, see, they even stole this country, put the Indians, the native people on land. See, look, is that not America? When it was Great Britain, and then when it became the United States of America, did it do right by the people? No. See, so now then you done came and took mine. That's not yours. You took my dwelling places. You took my company home, you took my inheritance, and you took my family home. See, you took my dwelling places that are not theirs. So I went into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and proved that what the Lord's answer, I am. See, I saved the people's homes that the Chaldeans had done possessed. That's not theirs. See, but where is the goddamn churches helping the Chaldeans? See, but y'all go in there faithfully. But now y'all ass is on trial and you have no law. Look, they are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. See, no law, just them, right? Pastor Willie C. Bonds telling you what the God say. The judges telling you what the law say. But you will never know that the judges is violating the law until you uphold the law. See, now that's when your so-called friend, well, I ain't gonna say that. They my friends. But see, like I told my daughter, your friends is only your friends when you doing the same thing. Now they still your friends, but once you start branching out, then they don't, you stepping out of their comfort zone into your own destiny. So now if they're afraid to make that move, then they're afraid for you to make that move. See, they still your friends, but they're afraid for you, and that's friendly. See, but what you trying to get your friend to see, that if you are light, you cannot stay in darkness. Darkness is not going to allow you to be comfortable when you are shedding light on their deception. So you have to start evolving so you can have a place for your light to shine. See, that's what my partner don't understand, because he's not me. See, you don't deal with what I deal with because you don't see it the way I see it. See, you accept things as they are. I change things to what they should be. See, that's the difference between you and I. See, it's a difference. See, those horses also are swifter than the leopards and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as eagles that hasty to eat. See, that's what eagles, America's symbol is the eagle. It's just devouring all of the prosperity of America. And now that eagle that has eaten up all of America's prosperity said in 2008 that it is too big to fail, because they said we. But if I'm in court defending we the people, I'm saying to the people that we are we too big to rise above this bullshit? Huh? Because if we don't rise above their fall, then how will we ever rise? See, they gonna have to keep on lying. So wouldn't that be the serpent on its belly? See, America has fallen beneath herself. And I'm the one holding America up to the standards that America bears. So if you all do not get up to America's written level, then you're going to be the serpent under the belly of the serpent. You'll never see the light of day. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall swoop up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. See, in the civil and criminal court. See, when they came with that violence, and then my daughter told me I was a hero, I became a storm. See, they wanted me to become a violent storm, but I became a legal storm, and I became a perfect legal storm. And then I started destroying. See, this is what he's saying. See, they shall come all for violence. See, and then now all of the violence that they came for, they in court. See, now who made you violent? Who got you in this situation? See, now the people who created this atmosphere is now on trial for the atmosphere they created. See, that's what I'm telling you. How many sides to the truth is it? See, it's only one side to the truth. And it's one lie, but it's many opinions. See, and now you getting charged for your opinion. That's what I'm telling y'all. See, I'm not addressing no lies, not personally. See, I'm just telling my truth personally, and you all know the lies. How do I know? I don't know what somebody telling you about me. You know what they told you, and you know who told you. So now bring their ass to court. Let everybody hear, but I done already been in and out of court. So why tell something on me that you didn't tell in court? So then wouldn't that be jealousy, enviousness, hatred? See, in your spiritual world? So how do I defend myself in your lie, man? That's not my realm. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth because I'm my God. See, I'm defending myself as I defend my God. See, you is hiding behind your God and you telling the opinion of yourself. See, that's why now your opinion of you is shown to be just that, a damn opinion. See? And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be scorned unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See? Then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, imputing. Damn it. Okay, now what? Impute. See, but it's imputing. To lay the responsibility or blame for something often falsely or unjustly. See, so see how once I defeated the liar, see now Pastor Willie C. Bonds, the presidents of the United States, the senators, see they all now is imputing his power upon his God. See now, see what I'm saying? Now they saying, well, God. See, they ain't saying they committed the crime. See, they saying that they was trying to do what was right, and now you can't judge them as if they gods. But if you judge me as my God, and I had to be in accordance with your God's laws, then how can you be playing God and I don't want to be charged with blasphemy for playing God? See, I wasn't playing God. I am God. You playing God, but now you want to be forgiven for the God you playing, but you done starved my God. And now I had to take the law from you. You starving me which is against the rules of engagement. You're supposed to feed an enemy combatant. And the United States of America is starving a veteran for defending the Constitution against them. And they are not in reverence for God. When this country say, in God we trust. And in the courthouse, they tell you to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. And now y'all mad with me and starving me because your God violating his own covenant. But y'all say y'all the children of Adam. But didn't your father violate the damn covenant? So now aren't we at the beginning of your father's violation of the covenant? So wouldn't you be like your father was in this day, in the coolness of the day, on December 28th in 2023 at 6:47, now that you, your serpent, and your wife is now arraigned in your spiritual world, as well as in the judgment hall like Jesus was? See, didn't y'all have Jesus in the temple in Jerusalem before you took him into the judgment hall in Jerusalem? So did I not take the devil into your judgment hall in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church before I took your religious world into the judgment hall inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida and judge you just like you judged Jesus of Nazareth of fucking Galilee? Now, why you can't be judged if you judge your Lord and Savior, serpent? Huh? Woo, woo. So then shall his mind change. Aren't y'all minds supposed to change now? And he shall pass over. See, now am I not supposed to go back to my wife and my fucking children like Pastor Willie C. Barnes and all you other motherfuckers with y'all wives and y'all children? Why can't I go back to mine? Because your God said no, that I got to die. Well, my God say your ass gotta die. Nah. See, but now I'm crazy, right? But what the fuck is you? You've been starving me for 15 years. That ain't crazy? But now you don't want to pay. But you've been taking up money from poor people, elderly people, children. So isn't that abuse against the elderly? Then aren't you, isn't that a crime against the elderly? Plus a crime against the child? You taking their tithes. You taking their money and providing them no services. Imputing his power upon his God. Is that not what you religious people doing? Y'all lying in the name of y'all God? But see, when somebody come as they God, then here's somebody who lying in the name of a God, lie on the God that's proving his name. See, I'm proving that my name is the name of my God. Just like y'all say Jesus' name is your name of your God. But when I read the story of Jesus, your spiritual father is the reason why your God name is Jesus Christ, because he nailed him on the cross. So now your God won't get me off the cross that I stayed on to get you off the mental cross that Jesus was put on. See, that's why Jesus say, hey man, if these were my people, would they not fight that I not be handed over to the Jews when even the Jews said it was against their laws? So they knew it was against the law, just like y'all know this is against the law. Now look, this is Habakkuk's second complaint. So see, now my daughter know when I complain the second time, that's when you charged. See, so that's what I told her. I say, see, I let you go the first time, but the second time, that's when I get you. So see, now my second complaint was the death blow. See, that was in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. See, that's when it was, that's when America went to sleep. see, at first I had the state of Florida on trial, see, for attempted murder. But then when America came and they didn't do what was right, see, the state of Florida went to sleep and America went to sleep with it. See, so that's why I keep telling y'all already dead. I didn't know it was all of y'all. I was trying to just kill the devil, but the devil in all of y'all. So look, now this is Habakkuk's second complaint in Habakkuk 1, the King James Version Bible Hub Edition, verses 12 through 17. Art thou not from everlasting, O Lord, my God, mine Holy One? in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? Because he asked the question, I'm answering the question. See, he said, art thou not from everlasting, O Lord my God, mine Holy One, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, in the name of Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. See, I'm Tommy Chancey Counselor Sr. against the state of Florida, against the United States of America. So am I not the God that's going to be everlasting? See, we shall not die. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, nor in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. See, that's where I'm going to live forever, in case law, where you will know that I'm real, that my love for my people was real, and I did it in a place where you couldn't lie, because it was my truth versus your false statements. But see, then my family, because their lives is not true, and then they would have had to pay for their own sins. See, they sacrificed my time on earth. See, they didn't sacrifice my life. They sacrificed the time that I spent on earth. See, for 15 going on 16 years, I have been struggling with my family's fucking crime. See, all the crimes that they committed and the state of Florida was able to come get them. See, because they might have got caught drunk driving or got caught with drugs. See, that's what I kept telling them. I am turning on the light. So, but they kept thinking I was crazy. See, that's why they put me in a mental hospital, see, to dim the light. But see, I kept telling them, bro, my wife, my children, I can't do it. See, your iniquity can't be my children's destiny. See, that's what I'm telling my brothers and my cousins and all of them. I'm saying, man, how can I be snitching on you because I love my wife and my kids, man? I don't know what you was doing, man. I kept telling them, I don't know what you doing. See, you was doing something. I didn't know what you were doing, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. So why you didn't tell? But now you done got caught up and you sacrificing me, and I know you doing it. But I'm trying to tell you, don't worry about whatever you did. It's entrapment. But then they say, oh, you ain't no lawyer. You ain't no, I'm not your lawyer, but I'm mine. I'm not your God, but I'm mine. And I can save you only if you believed. But you now done put yourself where I can't save you. Because when the people come, they going to see you for the motherfucker you are. See? So art thou not from everlasting, O Lord my God, mine Holy One, we shall not die. O Lord, thou hast ordained them for judgment in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. See, you've been ordained for judgment in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And you was ordained for judgment in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, so you are now on evading justice on December 28th in 2023 at 6:55 in the morning. See, you are a fugitive of the law, state of Florida and the United States of America. You are a fugitive of your own Florida Constitution, Florida, state of Florida. And you are a fugitive of your own Constitution, the United States of America. So how can you defend your citizens when you have no defense? See, you done killed them all. Look, O Lord, thou have ordained them for judgment. And Almighty God, thou have established them for correction in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on December 28th in 2023 at 6:56 in the morning. See, you established, your ass is through. You're finished. See, either you correct it or you die. That's it. And that's what Dr. Martin Luther King was telling y'all. Say, boy, it's either non-violence or non-existence. And that's what your ass is facing now. Non-existence. If you done killed my motherfucking son, you can wrap the state of Florida in a nice little fucking package and throw that bitch away. Cause it's gonna be war in this bitch. You bet, I mean, a goddamn holy war. Not no regular war. I mean holy. If you kill my son and you done killed Jesus, now what you kill my son for? You keep sacrificing people's sons, now you done sacrifice your own ass. Now you can do whatever you want to my body, but my spirit gonna chase your ass down. See, thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil. Look, this is verse 13 of Habakkuk 1, verse of the King James Version of 13. Thou art of pure eyes than to behold evil, and cannot not look on iniquity. See, he's saying my eyes are so pure. That's why even when I was a kid, I could not look at you people. Look, man, look, thou art of pure eyes than to behold evil, and cannot not look on iniquity. Wherefore looketh thou upon them that deal treacherously. See, that's why y'all been saying he arrogant. See, all through school, I'm arguing with them people, all in the Navy, all on the jobs. Because I couldn't do what you motherfuckers can do. See, you can look at wrong and give it to your God, because you not the God you give it to. See, but me, I'm my God, so I can't do it. See, look, that's the difference between you and I. You can do it because you got a God. I can't do it because I am God. See, look. Wherefore looketh thou upon them that deal treacherously, and holdeth thou tongue. See, when thy wicked devour the man that is more righteous than he. See, come on, man, you can do it though. Man, I got people, man, deacons and preachers that can sit here and tell me, and I'm saying, man, according to Habakkuk, you wrong. But you are the leaders of these sick ass people. See, that's why you gotta take money. You have no truth. See, you can't make money with the people. You need to make money off the people. That's what a liar do. A liar take money from the people they lie to. See, the truth make money with the people they tell the truth to. See, that's why you have to invest in me, because I'm the truth. See, now, if I was deceiving you, then you would be giving me and not me giving you. See, I'm giving you my intellectual property, but you don't have a mind to use it. See, that's what I'm saying. Whoa, but that's beautiful. Here. Let me read that again. Thou art of pure eyes than to behold evil, and cannot not look on iniquity. Wherefore looketh thou upon them that deal treacherously, and beholdeth thou tongue, when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he. See, but y'all can do it, because you're devils, man. See, that's why now, bro, I feel so confident and so calm, because I now see that y'all finna reap what y'all sow. Man, the church is finna do what Jesus said. Not one stone gonna be left standing upon, because the people should clearly see that y'all do not know what y'all talking about. Because now I'm using your own understanding and show it. See? And make of men as the fishes of the sea, as the creeping things that have no ruler over them. See? Ooh, see? Y'all, look. This is why they come get these, they fish for them, they look for them, because they crooks, right? They commit a crime, then the police fish for them. They give you bread to tell on them. See, look, so now, and make of men as the fishes of the sea. See, where they looking for them. They trying to catch them in a crime. See, now the church ain't doing what I'm doing, trying to give you a purpose so there is no reason to catch you, because you don't have to steal to eat. You don't have to steal to pay your mortgage. You don't have to steal to pay your rent. See, because now I'm providing for you like the state provide for you once the state catch you like a fish is caught. See, I'm fishing for you just like the state fishing for you. But the state want to put you in the prison like a fisherman put a fish in a bucket or in a cooler. See, what I want to do is I want to catch you, take you out of the bucket and put you back in the sea, put you back in the river. See, and so you can then be fruitful and multiply, not children, but understanding. See, that's the difference between you and I. I'm not trying to increase children who you can't feed. I'm trying to increase the knowledge that you need. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, it's all good though, because one day you're going to see that somebody have made you like fish of the sea and the creeping things. See, you the serpent that have no ruler over them. See, that's why you like tumbleweeds with no roots. See, you're not a garden, you're a desert. You see, that's why you have no roots. You just blow across the plains. It's nothing to ground you. See, because even your spiritual world has no roots in reality. See, that's why you're not real. You just consuming air. So look, they take up all of them with angles. You see, look, I didn't even know that. There's the angles y'all use. Man, this thing crazy. They catch them in their net. Oh, see, that's what y'all catching them in the lies. Man, this thing here crazy. Well, let me say that again. They take up all of them with angle. They catch them in their net and gather them in their drag. Therefore, they rejoice and are glad. See, your preachers, they grab y'all. They got all y'all money. They got all y'all prestige. And then y'all starving. Y'all got nothing. They ain't teaching you nothing. They ain't using you properly. But they allowing you to be used, and then they want you to pay them for the money that you getting on these jobs and ain't even got enough. They don't even give you a living wage, but the church wants some that you can't even live on, and now they living prosperously on your hard-earned work, but they ain't even letting you live where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. But they only talking to you like I'm talking to you, but they ain't putting no work in like I done put work in so you can work. See, they won't even allow me to get the money that I need to pay you so you can become a better person. See, but they want 10% of the money that you make, and they ain't helping you become a better person off the money you giving them. Think about that. Now check this. Look at this here. Man, come on, man. Just like what I was saying. Look. Therefore, they sacrifice unto their net. See, I didn't even know that. I'm telling you, I know y'all think I do, but I really don't. I really don't read this, man. I just really looked this up, but I understand though. You wouldn't believe, like the Bible say, even though I tell you, you won't believe it. But look, therefore, they sacrifice unto their net. So that means that they take your money and they leave you in the net. See, look, they sacrifice unto their net. See, they don't say they take from the net. They say they sacrifice unto it, right? And burn incense unto their drag. See, so they thankful for catching you. So when you go into church, right, and I seen that in them Catholic church, they have candles burning. That's incense. See what I'm saying? So when they drag you into the Catholic church, they have the incense in there and they rejoicing in their drag. See, they made you come to that light, but that light is superficial. It's not knowledgeable. See, my light is knowledge. That's why you call my mind enlightenment. Okay. Now check this here. So therefore they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag, because by them their portion is fat, see, and their meat is plenteous, see. So that's plenteous means a lot. So now, see, is that not them? But what about the net? See, you in the net. Now they got houses, cars, right? These preachers are entertainers on the highest level. They richer than entertainers. But who, at least the entertain. Now, if a rapper use somebody else's lyrics, y'all say they got a ghostwriter. And then but then what about the talent, right? That maybe the person who writing the raps don't have the talent to deliver the raps they writing. So then they collaborate, right? You got one that got the voice and you got one that got the content, right? Now, but you will say that one is fake. When they both real, they just working together, right? But now the preacher, you say that the preacher is real, but the preacher is using ghostwriting material, the Bible, the Quran. They not using new material like I am. They don't have their testimony. They not saved by the word of their testimony. They saved by the Bible's testimony, and they hide in their hand like Pontius Pilate. See, so when are y'all gonna look at the Bible in real life instead of reading the Bible and imagining life? You live in life, so the same thing that has happened is happening. Until you do something about what is happening, you won't never see that what did happen is still happening, because you're not doing nothing about what's happening. See? So that's why their meat is plenteous and we have no meat in the storehouse. So shall they therefore empty their nets? Ooh, look here. Shall they therefore empty their net and not spare continuously to slay the nations? Ooh, see, look at that. Come on, man. That's 17 in Habakkuk's 1. See, so this is this man's testimony. He is in section 17, right? I mean, it's not section. See, that's the law. That's amendment. But verse 17 of the King James Version of Habakkuk 1 says, shall they therefore empty their net? See, so should I empty my net? If the devil not emptying his net, why should I empty my net and I caught you with love? See, the devil catching you for financial gain. See, I'm catching you to release you with knowledge that I've gained through the devil's incarceration of me mentally. See, he couldn't incarcerate my body, so what he tried to do is incarcerate my mind. But what he allowed me to do in his illegal incarceration of my mind, he allowed me to then devour him with the written word. See, so now he is on trial, but you are his advocate, because you are just as evil internally as he is outwardly, because you do his work for him. See, so you are, see now, so look, shall they therefore empty their net? Why would they empty the net that's working for them? See, but now I'm trying to empty the net because I realize that the net is trying to drown me. See, you're not trying to come out of darkness. You're trying to lead me into darkness. See what I'm saying? And not spare continuously to slay the nations. See, you not sparing continuously. You slaying the nations. See, look, and not spare continuously to slay the nations. So that's why y'all kill each other over conflict. See, nobody saved nobody from the slaughter of the conflict. So see, if you don't follow the law, you consumed by the law, you continue not to follow.